Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Today is, I don't even know, February something. I think it may be February. Oh, it's February 18th. Yeah, it will be February 19th and 5 minutes where I am. So today I was just gonna talk. Uh, I had a pretty nice day today. I was about to get ready for bed, but I'm like, I might as well make a video tonight. So I'm making the video. I just want to talk about what it's like to be black in America. Well, really light skinned black in America because I'm black, but I got light skin. So, uh, pretty much, I grew up here in this place that I live in. I moved. I moved in a few different houses. I've been into about one, two, three. I've been in about three houses, like moving around, but I've been in the same town my entire childhood, right? So, been here, born in this town, been living in this town, but that's besides the point. So, I'm black, right? So, but I'm light skinned. So, growing up, it has not been difficult at all. Like, the only times I ever hear racial slurs are on a game, and that's about it. I don't really too much hear it in real life. Like face to face, when people see me face to face, there's not gonna be any racial slurs or anything. But I've had a great time. I've been able to go anywhere I want to, any state I want to go to. I've been able to go any restaurant I want to go to. I've been able to get in that restaurant. So being black has not confined me to any spaces at all. I just started to realize that I'm black because for the longest time growing up in school, everybody like, bro, are you mixed? Are you mixed? I'm like, man, I don't even know. And I've been hearing it so much. Are you mixed? Are you mixed? Are you mixed? Are you mixed? It was in my mind so much to the point where I started thinking that I'm mixed. But I'm mostly black. You see, my parents, they're pretty much black, but I'm mixed a little bit, but not like mixed. I'm not white and black mixed. I'm more like, there's some white, but my mom's not white, my dad's not white. My mom's black and my dad's black. So yeah, I just have light skin. And my skin has gotten darker from playing sports and going outside all the time. But being black is like, it's just life. It's no different than being any other color or any other ethnicity. Now, it is different having dark skin, right? Like my skin not that dark, but I have my sibling has dark skin and I have light skin. So we're just we literally have the same coin, same parents, just different colors, different color skin. Like, but it just stopped me from doing nothing. People don't treat me a different way, and I'm just black. And you know what they say, black people like chicken. That's true. I would destroy some chicken right now. If I had some chicken on me in this moment, it would be gone in a matter of a minute right now. Like my favorite food is honey barbecue chicken, so I got this stereotype. What's another stereotype? What did I say? Black people are naturally faster, I guess, but most of the time growing up, I have been pretty fast, but that's nothing to brag about. I've been given speed, but I've never been like have I ever been the fastest? Nah, I'm not the fastest person in the world or anything like that. It's just growing up, I had the speed and I have the athletics. I can jump high. Yeah, I got that. I can jump high. I don't like watermelon. I do not like watermelon. I never liked watermelon. It tastes bland. Like I like my food bland. As I growing old, I don't really like my food having too much seasonings. And that may be weird. Like, bro, you're black and you don't like seasoning on your food. I'm like, yeah, I kind of grew into it. And then they're like, black people are more muscular. Yeah, I got that starter pack, but that's only because I did push-ups, sit-ups all the time growing up. because I wanted to get strong to protect my woman. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I decided to do push-ups and sit-ups all the time. And that's the only reason I have muscles now. It was all given to me, of course. But I had to actively work to get it because I grew up, I was skinny. I was super skinny. I was pretty much skinny now. I just have muscle now. That's about it. And what's another stereotype? They say black people can't read? Is that a stereotype? If that's a stereotype, I'm going to debunk that right now. I can read. Most black people can read. So, that's not an issue. Like, my shirt says Reason. This is Reason brand. Manufactured by Reason Supply Corporation. What CO stands for? Corporation, I think. Or something like that. But yeah, black people can read. We can read. What else? I mean, that's about it. And then all of the other stereotypes, there's a bunch of more I can talk about. Let's see if I can get one more. Not much. Not too much more. But then I'm light skinned at the same time, so that probably has gave me a lot of benefits. Like, I can walk around anybody, any ethnicity, and have no issues at all. But it also stems from how I treat people, and I guess the color of my skin has given me an advantage because I don't look like I don't look like I can fit into any category. Like, people be like, bro, are you mixed with Mexican? Are you mixed with white? Because my hair is not, it's not super tangly. So it's like, bro, what are you? And that mystery of me not configuring to one space, they can't really put me into a space because I don't look like any of it. It's kind of crazy. And it's very interesting, and it has given me a different, interesting outlook on life. Like, I have a few things I go by in life. First off, ask questions. I'm very curious. If I could say my personality into one word, it would just be curious. I'm curious about anything and everything. If I don't know, I ask questions. I don't care what it is. I'm asking a question. Either they're going to answer me or they're not going to answer me, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, I was going on a little bit of tangent, but being light skinned black in America is not bad at all. I'm not fully adult yet. I don't have any bills. I don't have any taxes I have to pay. I don't drive myself around yet. And so that's probably going to change the way I think about being black in America, or light skinned black, same thing. But it's really different. It's different being black in America than being light skinned black in America. I can tell you that much for sure. But cops may look at you a certain way, but that don't do me like that because I'm light skinned. But I've definitely got driven into a narrative that, like, bro, that I've been given privileges just because I'm light skinned. And I would definitely say I have, compared to my brother's experiences and my experiences. It's different. It's different. But we act different too. But yeah. But I've been given all sorts of opportunities. I've been like I've always been like one of the most blackest people in the room. Even though, I'm highly educated, I read, I write, I treat people kindly, so I have all of that. And I don't take race into consideration. The first thing you see on somebody is the way their skin looks. And after you see, first is skin, second is face. And sometimes it can interchange. So sometimes you see face first and then you see color first. But yeah. I've gotten everything I could ask for. I've gotten even more than what I could ask for. But being black in America is not that bad. But I'm light skinned too, so I'm probably gonna. If you want to get another perspective from somebody else, you can. I'm being like black, but I'm being dark skinned black. I'm light skinned black. So yeah, and growing up, I sure thought I was white. I did. I thought I was white for the longest. I did. Not fully white, but I thought I was half white, half black. That's what I thought. But I've come to find out I'm a lot more diverse than that. I'm not just white and black. I'm gonna have to take an ancestry test when I become old enough. If I ever get the funds and all that, I'm going to take a DNA test so I can figure out what all I'm mixed with. Because right now, I don't know. But all I do know is what I look like. That's what I do know. So we're gonna go off that. But I thought I was white growing up. But bro, I'm like, bro, I'm not white. My skin is just yellow. And I was a lot brighter growing up because I had less sun. So the less sun you get, the lighter you are. And now that I've darkened up a little bit and I've grown into this skin color, man, I don't mind it. I'm pretty much grateful for everything. But one thing, if you have this one trait, it does not matter what ethnicity you are, what skin color you are. The only thing that matters is how well you treat others. It truly does. Because I know if I treated others a different way, then I would be seen differently, right? The only reason I've been able to go to all of these different places, like I've traveled the world. I talk about this sometimes, but I literally been on an airplane. I never thought I was gonna be able to get on an airplane because I don't think about getting on the airplane. But I've been on an airplane before in the clouds. Oh my, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It really is. It really is. But now, right now, in this point in time, 2025, I'm in February, the plane market, everything that's going on at the airports, the planes are crashing and all of that. It's really not the best idea to travel in this moment. Maybe tomorrow, but not really in this moment. But you can if you want to. But yeah, I was just informing y'all up to date. I was informing y'all about the up-to-date subjects that are going on right now as we speak. Planes are crashing left and right here in the U.S., here in Korea, here in Canada. It's happening in every country. But yeah, back to being black in America. But once you've been black in America for a certain amount of time, it's just a part of you. I mean, nothing changes. Like, you pretty much assume how people are going to treat you. And yeah, see, me, I have no assumption. Well, let's say this. How can I explain this properly the way I think? Okay, so me, when I meet somebody for the first time, I don't have any pre-assumptions. Like, I got to go up and talk to somebody before I make my assumptions. And if I have a question about that person, I'm going to ask. So that way, it will be a fact, not an assumption. Because assumptions can be true. But the fact is, are they true? Sometimes they are true. Most of the times, they're not true. So ask before you put that person into a category, before you think about this about a person. Look at the way they act, what they say, and just look at those two factors and you'll know a person that quick. Oh yeah, make sure to ask questions, what they say and what they do. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just having fun with this. I was literally about to go to sleep, but I got this random motivation to post this video about being light-skinned black in America because it's different. The only perspective I have is my perspective. Like, the only person you will know your entire life is you. You're going to be in that skin for the rest of your life. You're going to have that brain of yours for the rest of your life. You're going to be talking the way you talk for the rest of your life, as long as nothing happens, as long as everything, goes according to plan. So you have to take that into consideration. And I know I'm talking a bit fast right now. So all of my people watching that are watching this in France, Germany, Korea, Japan, China, where else? Denmark, Switzerland, Norway, and one more country. Let's do Australia. But all of my people watching in all of these other different places, different countries that are speaking all these different languages, my bad. But yeah, I've talked to white people, black people, Asian people, what other kind of people are there? Indian people. Wait, have I talked to an Indian before? Snap. Have I talked to an Indian person before? I do not know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever talked to an Indian person. Like a full-fledged Indian person. Or maybe I have. I know I've spoken with an Arabic person before. Because I go into gas stations and stuff. Okay. But yes, I talk to diverse people all the time. And they're just regular people. That's the thing. Everybody's just a regular person. Everybody's just living life. And you can learn so much from just talking with people. That's where I learned most of my knowledge. I'm not going to say knowledge. Most of the information I have is from talking with other people. So, yeah. And the thing about being light-skinned black in America is your family. Now, your family is a little bit different. Like, I'm one of the lightest people in my family. Color. I'm talking about color. Okay. But, it's kind of interesting just watching everybody, you know. I'm just a part of the family, too, but I just always been bright, which was kind of different. But everybody treated me the same, you know. No one treated me differently just because my skin was light. So, yeah. It's not bad at all. Honestly, I'm grateful. I'm glad I'm black. I'm thankful that I've been given two parents. Like, this stuff, we take it. All right, so my storage had ran out. I had to delete a few videos, so I'm gonna have to just pick up where I left off. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, so what was I saying? I don't even know where I left off. I'm just gonna pick up right here. But yeah, being black is not bad at all. I always talking about family, but yeah, they don't treat me differently. I mean, we're all family, and we're all friends at the end of the day, and skin color don't really mean that much. It's just the color of your skin, and that's all it ever will be. And I could talk about racism. So, racism here in America in 2025, it's not that bad. Like, you know, we have the president. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, the president's white. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, it's just the president. That's all it is. Just a person who has a title of president, and that's all it will be. But racism isn't what it used to be. It's pretty much indirect now. Like, for me, I don't really get pulled over or nothing like that. I don't drive enough to get pulled over, but I ever got pulled over. The cops, they don't do nothing to me. I mean, they treat me pretty well, so I mean, I can't complain. Not yet. Just kidding. I don't have to complain at all. That will never be an issue because I treat people kindly, so most of the times things just happen. They just happen sometimes. The things you never expect happens. That's why they say expect the unexpected. And I also want to talk about regret a little bit. Like, regret only stems from not making another decision, or the only reason you regret something is because you've learned from your mistake. A regret is just a mistake, right? So I regret that I did this. I regret that I did that. All that means is I made a mistake. I should not have done this, but we did. So with our mistakes, we have to accept them and continue to move forward. So yeah, I have made mistakes in my life, but this video is not about any regrets or mistakes. This is about being light skinned, black in America. But yeah, all my friends have treated me well, all of them. And yeah, you know, sometimes people might throw a joke at you, but it's just a joke, nothing to get heated about. And if you don't like what people say about you, you can just move away from it. You don't have to continue to endure what people are saying. I mean, you can if you can't get away from it. But if you can get away from it, I say just get away from it. That's what I say. But yeah. I don't think I've ever been called the hard ER in real life. Like, I've only been called it on FaceTime. Like, I was on FaceTime one time, and then a person called me the hard ER, but I've never been called it in real life. Like, not on the phone, just face to face. People show me respect, you know? Does being black help with that? Maybe. I don't know. But you know, because I'm so nice and all that, people can try to take advantage of my niceness. But that's not an issue, because when people pretty much try to take advantage of my niceness, I just leave. I literally just leave. Like, after all these years of living, I'm like, if people don't want to enjoy all this care and compassion I'm putting into what I say and what I do and the acts of kindness I do for somebody else, if they don't accept it, then somebody else will. There are so many people out here in this world that would want someone to show them compassion and show them kindness, because in this world, kindness and compassion, it has been distorted. Like, I can make an entire video on that, but I'm just getting straight to the point. It's so distorted because broken homes, you know, parents are separating, parents are getting divorced nowadays. The divorce rate is literally at about 47% here in America. I don't know about anywhere else, but here in America, 47% divorce rate, which means most kids that are growing up, their parents have been married, but they get divorced while their children are growing up, which can affect a child in their childhood a little bit. And that can spill over into adulthood if you let it. But most things only affect you if you let it affect you. Like, okay, so what do I mean by that? So let's say you grow up in a broken home. Like, while you're a child, you have to go through that. But after that, I'm not really wanting to talk about that because I haven't grew up in a broken home. But I would just say this. For, like, if you grow up in a broken home, once you become an adult, you do not have to continue that cycle. Don't continue that cycle. And yeah. And also, going on another side note, I really want to have kids one day, right? I talk about that sometimes, but is it the most wise decision I can probably make is not have any kids at all? Like, if I want kids, I'm gonna get married. Like, I really care for having kids and watching them grow and showing them all this compassion and care that I've shown myself and that I've shown others. That's why I want to have kids. But I want to get married too, so that way I can show all of this compassion and care to my wife. But okay. But this is about being black in America. All right. But being black in America, it's life, you know? You have to be grateful for the skin you have. Some people don't even have this. You have to be grateful for it. Everything, you have to be, really, I like thankful better than grateful. So you have to be thankful for all of it. All of it. No matter what skin color you are, you can make friends of any ethnicity, any color. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. Like, don't be fixated on color. Like, okay, I'm black, so I need to be with all my black people. You know, I'm white, so I need to be with all my white people. Or I'm Mexican, I need to be with all my Mexican people. Or I'm Asian, I need to be with all my Asian people. And you don't have to be confined to those spaces. You can be with your black people and you can be with your white people. You can be with your black people and you can be with your Mexican people. You can be with your black people and you can be with your Asian people. You can be with everybody. Like, we're all related at the end of the day. You know, even though we all got separated at the end of the day, we're all related. We're all family, bro. We all have feelings. We all feel something deep down. Even the sociopaths and the psychopaths. The definition of a psychopath is a person who doesn't have any emotions. But deep down, there's emotions in that person too. And sociopath just means they can't really make friends because they're not really social like that, but they have feelings too. All those people, they got feelings, man. But yeah. Was that it? Was that all I've learned about being black and being light skinned black in America? What else? Yeah, I like chicken. So all I went over was I like chicken. I like chicken. Some more. You can make friends with anybody. People will treat you based on how you treat others. But first, they do look at your skin. Like, the first thing they see is your skin color. So, yeah. So, if you run into cops, they may get you, you know, depending on... Not really when you're light-skinned black, because when you're light-skinned black, you're not seen as a threat. You're just seen as, what in the world is that? But, like, in a good way, you know? Like, being light-skinned is seen as just interesting, right? They're like, yo, what is this? They just want to gravitate toward it, like this wall of mine, like, bro, this is a light-skinned person? I ain't never seen a light-skinned person before. Let me examine this. That's exactly what it's like to be light-skinned. It's different. And one thing, people, when you're light-skinned, people just come up and talk to you. But I do the same thing. I come up and talk to people too, so that's probably why people come up and talk to me too. That's probably why. And yeah, I mean, my hair is brown. I have black and brown hair. You can't really see it, but I have brown in my hair and my head too. It just looks black right now, but there's a little bit of brown in there. But yeah, I mean, I've been light-skinned my whole life, and I've been black my whole life, so it's not really an issue for me. Really, you have to accept who you are. It took me a long time to accept the fact that I'm black and that I just was light-skinned black. It took me so long to figure that out. But I'm finally glad that I figured it out. I'm just light-skinned black. That's all. That's all it is. Because when you're watching TV, all you see is, you know, white actors. And then now I'm looking up videos on the best haircut and they're showing white dudes. And I'm like, wait, can I do that with my hair? I've done that before. I'm going to be honest. I've tried to do my hair like the white folks. Like the white people do the swoop and all that. I can't do that. My hair not made like that. Nope. But, yeah, I learned as time went by. But I'm friends with any ethnicity, any race. But yeah, it just took me years. It took me years. I'm telling you, it took me years just to find this out because I didn't know. And what you don't know, you don't know. So, yeah. You don't know until you know. So, yeah. Being light-skinned, black in America. All right. I hope y'all have found something knowledgeable. I hope y'all have found some new information in my video. If not, y'all just let me know. I'm going to be posting these videos while I'm here on this earth. I don't know how much time I got. But I'm just keep throwing videos out there because I thought this would be a nice idea for a video. And I'm going to watch this back. And what else can I say about being light-skinned black in America? Not really much. It's really a privilege. It really is a privilege. to be light-skinned black in America. It is. Because you get best of both worlds. Like, you're black, but then you're light-skinned, so people give you like white privileges. So it's the best of both worlds. I'm telling you. You get all of the jumping ability, all of that. And all of that stuff. And yeah. Now the only thing I didn't get was the height. You know, I'm short. For the ones who don't know, a lot of people don't know. Okay, I am 5'6". All right, yeah. That's the only thing I didn't get was height. And for the longest time, it took me so long to accept the fact that I'm 5'6". For right now, I might grow. There's a high likelihood of me growing some more and becoming taller. But if not, I'm happy with 5'6". I have finally accepted being 5'6". I've accepted it. And I am thankful for that too. So, yeah. I think that sums it up. Being light-skinned black in America once again. Hey. But yeah, y'all know what I do. This right here. Y'all take care. God bless you. Hope you have a great night. Hope you have a nice night, a nice day, or just a nice day, nice night in general, okay? So just take care of yourself. And until next time, I hope. Goodbye.